Okay, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the presentation. Thank you so much for being here. Well, it's not really a presentation. We're just chilling. We're just chilling is what we're doing. So yeah, folks, we are live. We're live. Hello. Oh, there's always a war going on. Yeah. Okay, folks, let me just give you a little bit of heads up. First of all, if you want to know who I am, I'm Bishop James Long. Thanks for being here. If you want to go to my website, very simple, bishopjameslong.com. Hang tight. bishopjameslong.com. That is the website. That's my website. I want to remind you also that for the hater-gators out there saying, oh, you're doing this always for money. You're just doing this for money. Because they think they're actually being original. Well, again, we receive no stipend or paycheck from the church. So I actually do ministry for free. And I don't receive a stipend for it. And I have 4 online classes in which we give away for free as well. You're welcome, trolls, but you'll never say thank you, will you? So anyway, if you want to have those classes for free, and there's a lot of work that went into them, anyway, you can go to bishopjameslong.com and click on the class link. And there it is. Head on over there, and it's all online. You learn at your own pace, and oh, no, I'm not making fun of unfortunate people. I'm making fun of the trolls because the trolls are very, very nasty human beings who are just bad people. So anyway, bishopjameslong.com and click on the class link. Now, if you want to go to the church's website, it's usocc.org. Okay? usocc.org. And by the way, we have Bible study tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there we go. So for those of you who are on TikTok, I'm going to say, see, you can't behave, can you? You cannot behave. Time out. All right, sub chat only is on now on TikTok because they can't behave. Imagine. And so now sub chat is on. We'll turn it on a little bit later once the trolls go away because we don't like trolls here. We just don't like. This is a troll-free zone. And so when we put subscriber chat only on, they get very angry. Pity. We just don't want to deal with trolls. For those of you who are not subscribing, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, TikTok still hasn't fixed the subscribing, and I don't know how to tell you how to fix it. Somebody was able to tell me how they were able to resubscribe. Okay, so Rosebud says if you want to subscribe, you have to do it from your computer browser, not your phone. Good to know. Good to know. So thank you for sharing that. So if you're on TikTok, if you want to subscribe, then you have to do it on your computer browser and not your phone. Thank you for letting us know that because a lot of people are having problems subscribing. So, and again, for the hater-gators, going to say, I can't believe you put subscription on. That's not fair. Well, we do it because we don't want to deal with the trolls. So usually the people who get upset about that are usually the trolls. So it's like we don't really care. But okay, I want to again remind you, tomorrow we're going to be here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Bible study. And everyone's invited. We'd love to have you guys. So yes, it has to be from a computer, laptop, or a tablet. All right. You know what? I'm going to let everybody know that I'm going to make a video on TikTok because I have been slammed with so many people asking. I don't know the answer to it. So I appreciate you guys letting me know that. And we don't know what's going to happen with TikTok. Nobody does. Right now, it's still kind of up in the air. I haven't heard anything regarding, I know that they're talking about maybe selling. I don't know. But last I heard, ByteDance was making it very clear that they were not going to sell. But I don't know. So anyway, for those of you who, boy, we got a lot of people in here. Thank you for sharing already. So for those of you who are here on TikTok, if you want to subscribe, thank you. Then you have to go on your browser, on your computer or tablet. You cannot subscribe via your cell phone. And so anyway, Lynn, that's it. But now the gifts are available right now. So the gifts are on. Yeah. Okay. That's it. So we'll turn the chat on for everybody later on, probably around the 9 o'clock hour. But until then, so for those of you who are new, what we do is we just chill. We just have a good time. We relax. We tell jokes, and we just have a good time, and just try to put a smile on your face, because there's so much negativity in this world. And of course, the trills certainly don't help, do they? But there's just so much negativity. So we try to just kind of, thank you, YBJ, thank you. And for those of you who are watching it on this format, thank you again. When I say thank you, it's because someone is offering gifts to me, and I appreciate that, YBJ. So thank you. Well, thank you. YBJ is sending lots of universes right now. All right, appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So, and by the way, of course, we do have, yes. All right. So we know what's going on here. Yeah. She was, both of them. All right. So say hello, everybody, to Miss Wilma's with us. Hello, Miss Wilma.
Hi, howdy. Hope everybody's having a great time tonight.
We were.
Well,
we were.
Are you having a good time tonight, Miss Long?
Well, I was, until somebody just did their little mating call. I don't know what that was. And hello.
I just hollered howdy to everybody.
And hello, Judy Ann. Judy Ann, hello to you.
Hello.
Well, that was dramatic. I mean, my goodness. I mean, can we drink some coffee or maybe a 5-hour energy drink or something? I mean, don't sound too enthused.
Before the show, Bishop Long was warming up his negative sound effects on Wilma and I. So, maybe I'm just in a little bit of a funk because I know what's coming.
Okay, well, what is that?
I know what's coming. You're not going to laugh at my jokes, even after I bribed you with that beautiful, that thing I sent you.
Okay, but still, look, bribes are not good. Thou shalt not bribe. And
thou shalt not bribe.
Don't say that.
See, now
I sent you that from the bottom of my heart with love and caring, that iPad, and you didn't even. I think I got one drum roll.
Okay, first of all, I thanked you multiple times. I also I did the drum beat twice. What do you want me to stand on my head and what? I mean, what is it that you need from me exactly at this moment?
I want to promise that you're going to laugh at my jokes.
You didn't even say anything.
Let me tell you something. The studio audience did not like that. They don't like this behavior. And
That's
someone's going to share time out with
audience.
Father Sean.
The studio audience is Bishop Long's finger pushing the boo button.
You know what? You're pushing my boo button. For those of you who don't know, this is Miss Wilma and Judy Ann, and we tell jokes, have a good time. We're just chilling for 30 minutes or so. And then, of course, we'll get into the demons, because God forbid we talk about anything else but demons. I mean, I've only been here now for 4 years talking about demons. I mean, yeah, we get it. We understand demons are on people's minds, but I mean, my goodness, people are obsessed with this. But nonetheless, let's get to it. So what kind of jokes?
Now, I know Casper was good, but are you calling his mean uncles demons too? Because Casper was pretty good, even though he's a ghost. So, is the demons Casper? Is the uncles mean?
There it is, folks. This is clearly
question.
No, this is a family-friendly show, and obviously you've been making a little bit too much moonshine, and we talked about that. We've talked about that.
I never drank a lick in my life.
Oh no, you drank.
Never have.
No, you didn't drink a lick. You drank the whole bottle. All right. So, do you have a joke, Miss Wilma, that you want to open it up with us, or you just want to talk about?
No, you can't hardly wait. I know, Bishop Long, you've been waiting. I know. Okay.
Wow.
You
Wow. Goodness gracious. That was bad.
What kind of horse can be a bean?
What kind of horse can be a bean? Now, are you saying like a Jim Beam?
Bean. B-E-A-N.
A what?
B-E-A-N. Bean.
So what kind of what? What'd you say, Judy Ann?
She's talking about the vegetable.
Oh, a bean. You're saying bean with an N.
BEAN.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's very simple. That's a horse bean.
And as in no sense of humor, beast.
Okay, do you know what kind of horse can be a bean?
A horse bean.
No.
What?
Pinto.
Oh, that's good, Wilma.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's cute.
No, that's already strike one. Strike one.
I've been getting more strikes than I didn't even tell a joke yet half the night, and I've been getting booze already.
Well, I mean, I can't help that. If the studio audience doesn't like it, I can't control what the studio audience thinks and says. So, I mean, that's just the way it goes. All right. Do you have another one, or you want Judy Ann? You want to jump in and try to maybe help
It's Judy Ann's
salvage
turn.
this show? That's
Okay.
kind of
Why are pigs bad drivers?
why are pigs bad drivers? Probably because they got the driving lessons from Wilma. I don't know. You tell us.
They're all road hogs.
They're all road hogs. No.
That was funny, darn you.
Good, yeah.
He's so mean.
That was good. Oh, yeah, it was really
Sweater,
good,
I promise
honey.
you. Okay.
He's so stingy with his applause for us. I just don't understand.
I can't
I
control.
think it was cute, honey.
All right. Well, they're road hogs, everybody. They're road hogs. All right, Miss Wilma, you're up. You're at the bat. Let's see what you got. Got to help us out here.
Got a good one.
Okay.
Did you know you can buy a wooden car seat?
You can buy now. I have my favorite glass in my hand right now. My favorite glass.
No.
Yes,
We
yes,
can
I
play
yes,
that game.
I have
Don't
my favorite
no-
glass. But please don't make me, because you know what happens. Please don't make me. Okay.
You
What,
don't have one because you're not going to pick up the pieces because you don't have just the trick.
are you going to tell us a joke?
Oh. Okay. Did you know you could buy a wooden car seat?
Did you know you can buy a wooden car seat? Okay, tell us about it.
A sign says "baby on board." Get it, baby
Yeah,
on
that's
board.
no. That was
That's
a
horrible.
good one.
Horrible. Yeah, bye-bye glass. That was my favorite glass too, by the way. Miss Wilma, you'll have to come because you're the one that caused that. So that's just the way it goes. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, well, that's
Judy,
I mean-
Judy.
My turn. Okay.
great.
What happened when the farmer crossed a chili pepper, a shovel, and a terrier?
What happened when the huda what?
The farmer crossed a chili pepper, a shovel, and a terrier.
I don't know. Please tell us.
He got a hot diggity dog. Oh, how shocking.
That was a good one.
No.
I am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just knew he'd got
I'm
that
very
one.
sorry, everybody.
I love that.
I do apologize. The budget's very low.
Why is Exorcist Boy in such a funk tonight? That's what I'd like to know.
Exorcist boy. That's how you're going to refer
Yes,
to
exorcist
clergy. An exorcist
boy.
boy. Wow. Well,
Because I know it. I know how to push your buttons, and I just pushed one.
see the studio audience didn't even like that. That disrespectful. I mean, my goodness, girl. Yeah, turn up, Judy. Turn up, everybody. You
I
can't.
did turn up. I did turn up my volume.
Yeah, Judy.
I talk a little soft.
Yeah, you sure do. Yes. Hi, my name is Judy Ann, and I'm here to talk about this. Everybody.
Hey, don't make fun of my girl.
Hey, everybody. This is Judy Ann. Hi, everybody. Yeah.
We're doing you, Bishop Long.
Oh, that well.
Wilma, give him a joke. Give him a joke. She didn't even get
Hey.
started on it.
Can't help it. I mean, I might as well just push the button now and get it over with.
He just can't stand it, can he? He's just ready to push the button.
Are you, Miss Wilma? This is like
Yes.
this really is this a Senior Citizens Unite? I mean, really, knock it off. Now, Miss Wilma, are you gonna give us a joke here, or come on now? You at least
Okay,
Make it a
what
good
did
one.
the traffic light tell the car?
oh, it's gonna be bad. What did the traffic light tell the car?
Turn your head, I'm changing.
Now, Judy Ann, even you're thinking like, what? Even Judy, deep down inside.
I
I heard her laugh, but
was laughing. I was laughing. Now,
she was laughing
this
big
one-
and long.
this next joke is courtesy of someone in the chat. So be careful if you boo this person.
Okay, someone in the chat.
Yes.
Okay, someone in the chat
Mhm.
gave a joke.
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
So 2 blondes fell down a hole, and one said, "It's dark in here, isn't it?" The other replied, "I don't know. I can't see."
That was a good one.
It was.
All right.
Are you going to boo Jack's Paranormal? Are you going to boo him? Oh,
Oh, we got the grandbaby. I'm really seriously. Oh my stars.
Could someone please give that baby a bottle? I mean, Jax, come on. Jax, you got to help. Come on, buddy. I mean, seriously.
wait.
I
You know,
think that
Wilma-
was a good one.
Somebody has got his sensible cotton grease in a wad tonight.
No, I
telling
can't control what the studio audience does or says.
We applaud him.
Studio audience, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just hang tight. All right, are we done with the jokes? Are we going to tell stories, or what are we going to do? Because this has really gone from
What are we gonna
worst to
do?
worst to worst to worst to worst.
Oh, it has
Do you
to.
want to hear a joke about paper?
Paper?
Yes.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you tell us a joke about a paper? Yeah, we'd love to
And
hear
I
about
can't
that.
help it. I got
Hmm?
I got upper respiratory infection bronchitis. It's the best I can. Sorry.
Yeah, it's you know it's whoa back. You know it's interesting. You know you've had this
What's that?
since Christmas. Now that's been a month, over a month, and let me tell you, boys and girls, Miss Wilma was doing a little better, and then all of a sudden she gets worse. Do you know why? She goes to Walmart, she kissy suck face with those men who buy her the dollar meals. They don't buy her the big man meals. And that's why Miss Wilma is now sick again. So just tell the truth, Miss Wilma. The truth shall set you free. We all know the truth.
You know, I haven't been in Walmart. I've only been to doctors, but I have not been to Walmart. So see, that shows you I don't have any boyfriends. I've been to Walmart.
Yeah, well, we also.
So none of the statistics I don't have any.
This is Miss Wilma's calling. This is when she does. She makes that sound she makes that sound every single night. That's her calling card.
No,
and then you hear
no,
beep,
it's
beep,
not.
beep, 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 with the guys backing up their
Excuse
little
me.
Walmart trucks to them. All right. Okay. Tell us.
You want to hear a joke about paper?
Oh, please tell us a joke about paper.
Never mind. It's terrible. You get it? Terrible.
Oh, I love it. Wilma, that was
Thank you, honey.
But
And I knew I was going to get a boo. I just knew it. I knew I was going to get a boo.
Studio audience, I'm going to refund everybody's $1 admission that you came to the studio. I will refund everybody's dollar. I apologize.
Oh my stars.
Apologize. All right, are we done? Or are you going to tell us stories, or what are you going to do?
Judy Ann, you have another one, honey.
I'm done with the jokes.
Thank God.
My ego is very bruised. Jack's even tried to help me out here, and still,
He was boo, I know.
Okay, let's do
Yeah,
this.
I have a story.
Okay. Well, I was going to tell. Would you rather live in a world without?
Oh, okay. I like those.
Am I allowed to proceed?
You know I love them. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, of course not. So, would you rather live? Would you rather live in a world without disease or a world without poverty?
Well, I don't want fleas. So it has to
I
be
can't.
poverty.
I can't. I'm getting the other stuff out. I'm getting the
You
other
know,
stuff out. I'm sorry.
think
I'm
he
sorry.
said-
This is
I don't want fleas.
No, Wilma, did you think he said a world without fleas?
Yeah,
She's.
he did say that, right?
Oh boy.
No, he said a world without disease. Well, if that
No,
was,
I did not say
we'd have to wear
fleas.
flea collars, Wilma. I'm not into that.
I'm not either.
Wilma, you dirty
Well, that's
bird.
That's
Okay.
what I heard you say with fleas.
Wilma, you're a cockadoodie dirty birdie. Okay, no. Would you
Okay,
rather okay.
Well, I'm sorry. What did you say?
turn the hearing aid up? Would you rather live in a world without disease or a world without poverty? I mean, you know,
For me,
I mean,
it's
my goodness. I mean,
I'm
A
just
world
thinking.
without poverty. A world without poverty.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Because that would take care of a lot of disease.
so
That's right.
No poverty.
So it's
People
without
could
poverty.
eat well, and yes, I
Yeah.
think poverty would help eliminate disease. So that's my vote.
Yeah, me too.
okay, so you're saying a world without disease.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's okay.
No,
That's
no, not me. I'm seeing the other one.
a world without
Without-
poverty.
right.
All right. So, a world without poverty. Okay, what do you think about this? This is very interesting. Would you rather know how the world ends or when the world ends?
Well, we already know how it's going to end, so I'm going to say how the world ends. Because if we knew when it was going to end, we're thinking, okay, I would say knowing how the world's going to end.
Me too, because otherwise you're planning your whole life around the day you know things are all going to come crashing down. And I don't want to
Right.
live like that.
All right, now keep in mind. So these are kind of a would you rather or things, but you have to choose one. You have to choose one. Would you rather have to be look into your future or change your past? It has to be one or the other. That's a tough one.
Look into the future because I don't want to change my past because I'll forget about my parents and everything. I don't want to forget about my past.
That's interesting. Judy Ann, what would you choose?
That's a tough one.
Mhm.
I don't want to know my future because I like to stay optimistic. And if I see something bad coming down the pike, so maybe I would change a couple things in my past, to
Okay.
make myself a better person, not
Yeah.
change everything about it.
That's a tough one. I mean, that really is. I mean, that would be a tough, and you have to choose one or the other. So that would be a very tough thing. Either one would be tough, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, because I don't want to lose my past.
All right. Now this is a very interesting one. Would you rather have the power to be invisible or the power to read minds?
Invisible.
Invisible, definitely.
Why? Why would you rather? You wouldn't want to have the power to
I
read
don't want to
minds?
know. I don't want to read. I don't want to know what people are thinking.
I don't
I-
want to
I
read a mind. I have enough trouble controlling my own mind, my temper, and everything, and dealing with a exorcist boy who never laughs at my jokes.
My name is not Exorcist Boy. It is James or Bishop Long or something like
I'm
this.
sorry,
Bishop
Archbishop.
Boy is a little disrespectful, and I
I
think someone needs to be
How
in
else do I
timeout.
get back at you?
No, someone needs to be in timeout.
Oh, Sean, I like Sean. He has good jokes.
Sean does have good jokes, so we can't
Hi,
harass Sean. too
John.
much.
Hope you're doing okay.
No, are you doing okay, Sean? I hope you're doing okay too. As if you're not,
Oh, for heaven's sake.
there's not a whole lot we can do about that right now, Sean. Okay, so
Oh, my star.
oh boy, we're just getting
Yeah,
we're just getting
I'd rather be
started.
invisible. That's my answer.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to
Okay,
be invisible so I can haunt these belong.
Well, you know, being invisible would really come in handy when I'm photographing grizzly bears because they can't see me.
That's right.
Oh,
I'd be safe. I'd be safe.
Oh, can you imagine going in? Oh, that would be so beautiful going around the wild animals,
I know.
playing with my baby bears. Oh, my star dating tigers.
Yes,
That would be
there
so
you go.
cool.
speaking of animals, this would be now. This is difficult, and when you really think about, I don't know. I don't like these this one here, but listen to this. Would you rather be attacked by, and it's one or the other. Would you rather be attacked by a bear or attacked by a shark?
Oh,
A bear.
a bear.
Why?
Because the shark's going to pull you down in the water and you're going to be, yeah, I'd rather have a big bear.
So both of you absolutely a bear?
Oh, yeah, because that jaws opens up. I have a heart attack just looking at the bear, the teeth.
Yeah, but I mean even
I think it has to do with the fact that a bear is a mammal and a shark is not. And I don't think sharks blink. That bothers me. Things that don't blink,
yeah,
their eyes are so dark.
Now-
like
now
a
for-
doll's eyes.
now keep in mind that for
If a
people
bear attacks you, they're going to just bite or maybe kill you with their paws or something.
unalive,
Shark.
can't say the kill word. Can't say that word.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's I don't know. That would be tough. That would be a tough one. That would be really I don't like any of them, to be honest with you. I don't like any of those suggestions.
No,
I like sharks though. I really do.
Oh, they're important. They're important, but I don't know. Okay.
I like them a lot.
Yeah, it's I just don't like any of that one. Okay. Would you rather never be able to say thank you again, or never be able to ever ask for help again?
ask for help.
Wilma,
Because that's not being polite if you say, somebody do something for you, can't say thank you to them.
yeah, but you got to ask for help, but you wouldn't be able to do it.
I don't know. I'd be in a tough bind and not asking for help, but I have to say thank you. Because when somebody does
do
something
too.
for me, I always have to feel I want to thank them for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a tough one. That is a tough one.
It is a tough one.
Okay.
Someone Rosebud is asking me why I like sharks.
Mhm.
Well, I think they're misunderstood, and I do have a cage diving photography session booked in the future. I want to go down in the cage and just have a great white swim by and photograph them.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
But see-
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Yeah, but see, okay, I've seen those cage diving things, and I don't know why they have such a huge opening. Have you ever seen them? I mean, they're
Yes.
even to the point I've seen sharks, great whites, even get inside. There was one time I saw this one person. He was there,
Yeah.
and the great white actually got inside of this cage. Why do they make them so wide like that? That's kind of defeats the purpose, isn't it?
Well, it's sharks are misunderstood a lot like rattlesnakes are. They don't try to attack you. It's a lot of time they misidentify you as a seal or otherwise. I think sharks have become confused because some people feed them. They chuck that chum out the back of the boat, so they identify. Okay, humans mean food. Now I don't know for sure if that's what happened, but the opening is for photographers and scientists to maybe tag a shark or, of course, get the camera lens out there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Miss Wilma, you got a movie for us?
Oh, yes, I do. It's called Jumanji with Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and Nick Jonas.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they have a Jumanji 1 and 2. 4 high school kids goes inside a game, and they all have different characters, and which they face is a lot of terrorists. They get scared of a lot of things happening to them, but they have to finish the game to be themselves again. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but both of these movies are really good, and you get them on Amazon Prime.
You do how you know how old these movies are?
No, I don't. I just watched them because they had Jumanji 1 and 2 with Dwayne Johnson. He was The Rock.
Yeah, and keep in mind also, I mean, there was a Jumanji before The Rock. You know this, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that a long time ago. Robin Williams, but this, I've never seen these. But this one with Dwayne Johnson, I never saw these. These are both good, very good movies.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, there you go, guys. If you want to head on over and watch this brand new movie called Jumanji.
What year were they?
I don't think it was relatively recent.
Really?
Well, I mean, you talk about a movie one time, 1970s. You're like, oh, I don't want to give it away.
Well,
I mean,
I don't like giving any of the movies away, but these, of course, The Rock's in it. And he's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's only an 8-year-old movie. I mean, Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle.
That's not bad.
2017. Yeah. So, okay. Well,
that's not too bad.
2017, 2019. All right, Judy Ann, do you want to share anything with us, or you go?
I do.
Okay.
I actually do.
Yeah.
I want to share some amazing facts here.
Okay.
I used to have laying hens, and I love chickens. And anyone who's had chickens knows they are such a special animal, much smarter than anyone gives them credit for. So here's some amazing chicken facts. They can distinguish between 100 faces. They can identify over 100. Yes, 100 people. They see more colors than we do. So their eyes are a little better adapted to all of the the light spectrum, long waves and short waves. They make friends and will grieve. They can taste salt but not sweet. They do have dreams when asleep. The world's oldest chicken lived to be 16. There are more chickens on Earth than humans. In the wild, they navigate using the sun. I just found that so fascinating.
Wow.
They cannot sweat. They can run at 9 miles an hour. I think that's faster than me by far. But I saved the best for last.
Okay.
They are the closest living relatives of a Tyrannosaurus rex. So, folks, the next time you have scrambled eggs or fried eggs or hard-boiled eggs, you are eating the egg of the closest living relative of a T-Rex. How cool is that?
I had no idea.
Wow.
That is cool information. Well, thank you for that. That's did not know that, guys. See, the things you
isn't
learn
that
on
cool?
Open Mic Night.
Mhm. Yes,
I didn't know that either, honey.
Well, ladies, thank you
No.
for jumping on. We both appreciate both you guys saying howdy. Miss Wilma, get better. Miss Wilma, do you think you'll be with us tomorrow night for Bible study?
I'm going to try my best.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being on. We certainly appreciate that.
Thank you, Wilma. Well, Bishop, can I have a drum roll for my chicken facts? I think I deserve it. Didn't I earn that?
Studio audience,
Jeannie.
drum roll.
Oh, come on. No.
I'm
You
so
can't
sorry.
do
The studio audience just said nope. Sorry about that. I can't control
Okay,
that.
well, I will talk to you a little later there.
Thank you, ladies.
Everyone have a great
Bye-bye.
night. I do love all of you. God bless.
All right, bye-bye.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. There we go. That's the ladies. I can't control what the studio audience does. I can't. I mean, I don't know why people get angry with me. Right? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's like, don't get angry with me. I have no control over that. That's come on. That's not fair. If the studio audience doesn't like it, then there's nothing I can do about it. But the chicken, it was an interesting, a little fact. That was a very interesting fact. Now, for those of you who don't know, what we do in a momentarily, well, in a little while, we'll bring on the mods for TikTok, and we'll say hello to everybody, and you guys can chat with them. We'll bring people up on screen, and you guys just have if you have a question for the moderators, keep in mind that we will have to do this only on TikTok. So that'll be usually around on the top of the hour. And so if you're on the other programs, the other outlets, which I can't say because if I'm already shadow banned as it is on TikTok, because I've already mentioned those names. Isn't that stupid? Can't do it. I will later, but not right now because I'm not dealing with the trolls. So yeah, we'll open the chat up a little bit later on, but I'm not now. Not now. I'm not in a rush to do that because the trolling is just so toxic. And quite honestly, I don't need it in my life. And I don't want it. Don't need it. And I mean, it's just one of those things. Well, yeah, I don't know, Lynn, how you can resubscribe on the computer. I'm not really for sure how you do that. I would imagine you have to go to my profile and do that, but I'm not for sure. Okay. Yeah, that's we just don't know. Here's a really interesting story that I want to. One thing that Guinness World Records are really interesting. And again, so at the top of the hour, I'll strictly go on TikTok. We'll bring the moderators up and we just chat for a while. And if you guys have questions, you guys can join us in about a half hour or so. This is really cool. This is by Ben Hooper. And this is the 10 oddest Guinness World Records of 2024. These are the 10 oddest Guinness World Records of 2024. Here we go. It's really interesting. There is the smallest washing machine. So Sabin Saji of India broke the Guinness World Record for the smallest washing machine when his minute appliance was officially measured at 1.28 inches by 1.32 inches by 1.52 inches. Smaller. Anyway, in order to qualify for the record, Saji had to demonstrate that his washing machine was fully functional and could run a full cycle, wash, rinse, and spin. Well, okay. I mean, hey, I guess that's, I don't know what necessarily you go into. Well, I mean, it is so small. There's no way you can even put a sock in it. It's like, well, what are you going to wash? But nonetheless, there it is. Another odd Guinness World Record of 2024. It's the largest building in the shape of a chicken. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's earned a world record when it unveiled a new rooster-shaped building, which stands, by the way, 114 feet, 7 inches tall. That's insane. 114 feet. Why? Anyway, owner Ricardo Tan said that the shape of the building, which features 15 air-conditioned hotel rooms, is a tribute to the local game fowl industry. Well, there we go. Interesting. Oh, great. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate it. Okay. This is another interesting. This is one of the oddest 2024 Guinness World Records. The longest paddling journey by pumpkin boat. So, Oregon man Gary Christensen hollowed out a pumpkin he dubbed Punky Loaster and took a 45-mile journey down the Columbia River to break this record. Pretty cool. Christensen, who faced strong winds and unstable waters during his journey, printed the words "It's real" on the side of the pumpkin to answer the most obvious question that might have been asked by curious onlookers. That's crazy. Okay, all right. Here's another odd Guinness World Record. The fastest 10 meters on a skateboard by a cat. So Bo Z, an American short-haired cat, belonged to Chinese man, showed off his shredding skills by skateboarding 32 feet in 12.85 seconds. That's pretty impressive. I remember one time when I was a kid, I got on one of those skateboards and that was the last time. So I was going down a hill and I remember going backwards and I swear it was slow motion. It was just like those movies in slow motion. And then I hit the pavement pretty hard. And I said, nope, no more. So there we go. There's a short-haired cat decided to head on a skateboard 32.8 feet in less than 13 seconds. Another Guinness World Record of 2024, most rice grains eaten in 1 minute using chopsticks. Rosebud, I don't know how to do that. I was a lineman. Oh, yes. Yeah, I was a lineman, but I could not skate. I cannot skateboard. I tried. I can't. And when I fell that one time, I'd say no more. No. My problem was I was going down a pretty big hill. It's like, well, all right, Einstein, it probably wasn't the smartest thing in the world to get on a skateboard that you don't know how to use to go down. I was like, well, let's go, Probably not the smartest thing, but nonetheless, I did it. Anyway, the most rice grains eaten in 1 minute using chopsticks. There was a Bangladesh woman said that her love for Korean culture and ramen noodles inspired her to go for a world record that required her to eat 1 grain of rice at a time with her chopsticks. Anyway, Khan, who said the greatest challenge was ensuring extra pieces of rice didn't stick to her chopsticks, easily defeated the record by eating 37 grains of rice. Man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I cannot skateboard. Now, this is a very interesting one. This earned a Guinness World Record in 2024, the most gaming consoles connected to a single TV. There was a Saudi Arabian gamer said that he needed to employ the use of more than 30 RCA switchers and more than 12 HDMI switchers to hook 444 video game consoles up to his TV. Imagine that. Okay, 444 video game consoles. First of all, I mean, how can you afford 444 video game consoles? I mean, they're not cheap. But nonetheless, he did it. This is another Guinness World Record 2024. It's the fastest motorized wheelbarrow. So a British mechanic, Dylan Phillips, hit the tarmac during the Straightliner Speed Week in Yorkshire and took his custom-built vehicle, a motorized wheelbarrow, up to a top speed of 52 miles per hour. Anyway, Phillips said getting the wheelbarrow up to speed is scary, but the real issue is slowing down, as a usual vehicle only has brakes on the front. That's crazy. A couple more. Another one was most items identified by a parrot in 3 minutes. Earned a record, a Guinness World Record. Apollo, who's a 4-year-old African gray parrot belonging to Florida residents Dalton and Victoria, was able to identify 12 objects presented to him by name in 3 minutes. The social media famous parrot, who has 2.8 million followers on TikTok, identified objects including a book, a sock, a figurine of Super Mario Nemesis Wario. Wow, that's insane. And here's the last one. The widest wig. So Helen Williams earned a place in the Guinness World Record 2024, she previously earned the Guinness World Record for the longest handmade wig at 1,152 feet and 5 inches, earning her second title by assembling a wig measuring 11 feet, 11 inches wide. That's 1 inch wider than a Mini Cooper car. I mean, that is insane. First of all, how could you possibly even wear it? So Williams, a professional wig maker in Nigeria, said she used more than 800 bundles of real hair to make her record-breaking wig, which was then decorated with 1,000 rhinestones and put on display in her office. I mean, I don't know how much wigs weigh, but can you imagine 800 bundles of real hair, and on top of that, decorate them with 1,000 rhinestones? I don't know how you could possibly even put it on your head. That's just that. Now that's insane. But hey, you know what? There we go. She's on the Guinness World Record, and that, yeah, Rapunzel. Yeah, seriously. This is an interesting one. I love stories like this. When people, win the lottery, I think there's so much hatred and judgment and condemnation and people putting people down. I don't understand the negativity. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. But Ben Hooper writes this. I think these are wonderful stories. A lottery ticket hidden in the Bible earns a Virginia woman $1 million. So a Virginia woman found storing her lottery ticket in her Bible to be a lucky move when she scored a $1 million prize in Virginia's New Year's Millionaire raffle. Jacqueline Mangus told Virginia lottery officials that she tucked her raffle ticket away in her Bible after buying it at Lake Mart and Deli on Scruggs Road in Moneta. Anyway, Mangus said that she was watching the news recently and learned a ticket bought in her city was a $1 million winner. So she retrieved her ticket from its holy hiding place. She told officials that she was tickled to death to discover the $1 million ticket was in her hands. Mangus did not reveal whether she has any plans for her winning. Good for her. I mean, hey, good on her. Good on her. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, here's another really cool story also that I want to pass on to you about these lottery winners. Hello, listen to this. This is also by Ben Hooper. This is pretty cool. A woman decides to buy herself a lottery ticket for Christmas. A Michigan woman bought a stack of scratch-off lottery tickets to give as gifts, as the only one she kept for herself turned out to be the $1 million winner. The 66-year-old Clinton County woman told Michigan lottery officials she stopped at Ox Smoked Meats on West Main Street to pick up some stocking stuffers. She said, I bought several lottery tickets to give to my family members as Christmas gifts, and this major cash word ticket is the only ticket I purchased for myself. The woman said she scratched off her ticket with her family on Christmas. She said, I scratched the ticket on Christmas and thought I won $1,000 because I didn't count all the words right away. She said, I scanned it on my lottery app and I was in complete and total disbelief when $1 million came up on the screen. She said, I showed my husband and kids what I'd won and then immediately locked the ticket in the safe. Anyway, the winner said the lottery is a Christmas tradition for all her family. She says, I give lottery tickets as gifts every year. And my dad has always said that one of these years, someone is going to win big. She said, I can't believe it was me. I'm still in shock. The player says she plans to use some of her winnings to travel and put the rest in savings. Well, there we go. I think these are great. When you see, when you get, the world is so full of negativity, and it's nice to see good stories like this. And I know some people say, why can't it be me? Why can't it be me? And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I still think it's, we kind of sometimes forget to life is not about competition. We shouldn't be competing with one another. It's really strange. I've been in the paranormal community now for such a long time. And I've talked about this. My first time I investigated was 35 years ago. And I've helped the paranormal community now for 25 years. And it is so odd how some people will follow you and say, oh, yeah, I admire your work and you inspire and all this. And then they run online and they start attacking you. And I'm thinking, why would you do this? For some reason, it's this, well, I'm going to put this person down to prop myself up without having to do the work. That was really bad. 20 years ago, that was really bad in the paranormal community. People would attack others, and that was their, I guess, calling card. And they got known in the paranormal community for attacking people. So I'm thinking, that's the legacy you want to leave behind? You're not known by helping people. You're not known by going to people's homes and helping them out. And you're not known for that. You are known for attacking people. And that's your legacy. I wouldn't want that to be mine. But it's interesting how that happens, isn't it? Here's another story that I want to share. This was really interesting. And this is a good story. For those, and it reminds me of Catherine. We pray for Catherine all the time, especially with her little cat that she has been missing. And I got to do this little puzzle. There we go. There you go. Got to do a little puzzle there. But listen to this. This is very interesting. A dog lost in Oklahoma is reunited with the owner after 8 years. So Ben Huber writes this as well. An Arizona man whose dog ran off during a stop in Oklahoma City was reunited with his canine companion 8 years later. Paul Gilbalt said that he was in the midst of a move from Massachusetts to Arizona 8 years ago when he made a pit stop in Oklahoma City and took his 5-year-old miniature pinscher, Damien, for a walk. Anyway, Gilbalt said that he was trying to keep Damien from running into the road when the canine ran off. He said he either got fed up with being scolded or scared, and he just ran away. He started running down the service road, and I couldn't catch him. Anyway, Gilbalt spent a week in Oklahoma City trying to locate Damien, but eventually had to continue on to Arizona. It wasn't until 8 years later that he received a text message from Oklahoma resident Rick Chambers saying, "I found your dog." Anyway, Chambers had found Damien wandering loose and taken him to a veterinarian where a microchip scan revealed his name and owner's contact information. Damien was found about 30 miles from where he originally went missing. The dog's whereabouts for the past 8 years are unknown. But Chambers said that he appeared underweight and had overgrown nails. And Gilbalt said that they drove to Oklahoma to bring Damien home to Phoenix. Anyway, he's happy as he can be. He definitely recognizes me, Gilbalt said. Can you imagine? You know, it breaks my heart when I hear people who lose, track of their pets, or their pets got scared or ran away. That's why I always tell people, you got to be real careful about, New Year's Eve and 4th of July, because a lot of people, I get it, fireworks and all this, but unfortunately, that is really frightening for animals. And there are so many animals that get so frightened when they're outside that they will either jump the fence and take off. And when I was volunteering at the Humane Society, it was every single time. It was always New Year's Eve, and it was always 4th of July. And that to me was constant. So I'm glad. Hey, after 8 years, there we go. I think that is really, really cool. That's always nice to see. And we're gonna end here with us, and then we'll go on TikTok. TK Randall writes this. There's a 200-year-old witch's bottle that was found, and it contained something surprising inside. So the bottle was analyzed at a British university after being discovered during an excavations at a building site unearthed by workers who had been digging trenches at a construction site on Seaview Street last year. And this curious little bottle exhibits a rather distinctive blue and green color. Anyway, at the time, builders had assumed that it was an old bottle of rum, and had actually planned to pop it open and sample its contents, which would have been a bad idea, as it turns out. So instead, it ended up at the hands of University of Lincoln student Zara Yeats, who used a multispectral imager. It's a type of scanner typically used in police forensics to analyze its contents. Well, it turned out that it wasn't rum inside the bottle. Rather, it was urine. Quote, thankfully, the project manager was on site and recognized the significance of the object, said Yeats. But we have discovered that it was actually urine, not alcohol. Anyway, so it's a good job that the manager stepped in to stop them. It is believed that the bottle was most likely made around 100 years ago. And it is, in fact, very rare to find one of this particular style and the age fully intact. Exactly why a bottle of urine was buried at the site remains unclear, although one possibility is that it was a, quote, witch's bottle designed to protect the property from evil. It's also possible that a sailor put it there as a way to ensure a safe voyage. Either way, you definitely wouldn't want to take a swig of what's inside. Well, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, this, I guess, witch's bottle of urine. It's like, why would you? I don't know. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Oh yeah, yeah. I had two little fur babies named Kylie and Fuzzy. And they were both schnauzers, and they just got obviously old age, and so that was yeah. But what a DNA, yeah. But I don't know. So here's I'm going to remind everybody. Anyway, for those of you who are on, who are listening to this podcast, we're going to say good night to you guys. So don't forget, everybody. We are going to be live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Saturday show is really not a long show for you guys, but we are going to be on TikTok. So if you want to come on over and join us, we would love to have you guys there. Open mic night. There we go. Publish. So if for those of you who are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble, come on over to TikTok if you can. We're going to talk to our moderators and bring them up, and see how people behave. And I'm sure the trolls will probably try to cause as many problems as possible because they have nothing else better to do on a Saturday night. But nonetheless, we'll be here tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Bible study as well. And we do hope that you join us. Remember, for those of you on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, and Rumble, I tell you all the time, your value does not decrease based on a troll's inability or refusal to see your worth. You are priceless, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Hopefully, we'll see you over TikTok. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Bible study. Good night.